without fault in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world. So, what we see throughout this lesson, I'll summarize it and then we'll try and repeat what we also read. So, what we find throughout this lesson, we are taking from the last part which we read the previous week. We stopped at the humility of Christ last week. Remember the humility of Christ around verse 10 somewhere there. So we continue with the rest of the chapter, Philippians chapter 2, starting from verse 9 now, going up to the end of the chapter. So Paul continues in Philippians chapter 2 to talk about the life of Jesus, the light it brings, and what it means to us to be the lights that should illuminate the world. When you look at the Bible itself, God used to use a church, or in the Old Testament, a nation, to be the beacon of light that the rest of the world should look at and say, I think we should join that God. So it is throughout the Christian history, throughout the following of God, Yahweh, it was a point that there was always a group that subscribed to what God would say, and everyone else would look and say, I think we should join that God. So it is what we continue finding and what we should be now. Peter says something like that, right? That's Peter chapter 2, verse 9 and 10. For we are the royal priesthood. We have been set aside to proclaim the glories of the one who called us. So Peter continues to describe the fact that we are a holy nation now. When you say a holy nation, it's no longer meaning that old Israel, it's meaning the Christian community, the Christian church of his generation. To say what Israel used to be, the beacon of light, is now under the banner of the Christian community, which extends to us now as Adventists in this generation. We are the beacon of light, not in a perfect